that one question we are going to do, I'll be giving you parts and I'll be giving you time. In that particular time duration, depending upon the part, I'll be giving you sufficient time. You have to answer me quickly, whichever is the option. The question is very easy. It's just that time duration will be less and you have to calculate. Let Fadil also join. So all together we'll start. Yes, Fadil, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Fadil, I was mentioning this to Shahid also. We have done a lot of topics, no, from ray optics we have covered, because some things were similar to your CBSE syllabus, so that portion I had already skipped, but different things we have already covered which weren't covered in your batch. Like this Newton's formula we had stopped, where I told you that if object distance is given to you, image distance is given to you from the mirror, from the focus of the mirror, not from the pole. So if you want to find out the focus, you can take the product of those two separations, you will get the square of it. And to find out the focus particularly, this will be under root x1 into x2. This is a shortcut formula that will be helpful if you know the separation. This is helpful in questions where image is mentioned, figure is mentioned. So directly by looking at the figure from the focus, you can do the calculations very quickly and put it. So I was mentioning this to Shahid also. This is for you, Fadil. Also, one question I want to discuss, where all the topics that we have covered in the last class are done. Like a few formula we did about lens maker formula we have done. And basically power is equal to 1 by F, I told you. So depending upon them, because lens maker formulas question, I told you that they are not different, very different from the questions that are going to come in your CBSE or what we have done. So what I'll be doing in that question, there will be 3 parts. For every part, I'll provide you the options. Options are not written on the screen. I'll write it myself. I'll give you a small time duration. In that time duration only, you have to answer that option, whichever option you think is correct. Because the questions and calculations are not difficult. Depending upon the question, time duration will be given. Fine, clear to both of you? And quickly, you both have to answer in the chat column. Because in your JEE exam also, you will be asked to write all the questions, and you also have to solve all the questions depending upon the, you have to give time to the question depending upon the type of question. So from ray optics, you have to devote time, but if questions are very easy, you do not have to. So let me start. Let me show you the question and let me write the options as well. Okay. First part. Option, quickly you all have to tell. 30 seconds for the first part. Quickly. Done. Only Shahid has answered. Fadil, what about you? This was a very easy question and 30 seconds were more than sufficient. Only 20 seconds were required for this type of question. To what? Option 2, answer to which? See, and Shahid, to you also. When options are given, don't waste your time in writing what is the content. Just write A, B, C, D. C option, right? See, whenever power is asked, you have to write focal length in meters. The best part about this question was that everything was given in meters itself. So this was 1 by 0.5, which is itself plus 5 diopters. So this is plus 2 diopters. All right. Second, this is for the first part. This is for the second part. I am writing all the 4 options which are given. Those aren't mentioned on the screen. So for this, 40 seconds. Start. Correct. A option. See, it says that radius of curvature of double convex lens 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter, focal length you had to write down. See, 1 by focal length is equal to mu minus 1, 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. This we have used so many times that these questions should be on your tips. So it's good you people have answered also well. Mu we do not know, 1 minus mu minus 1. This was 10, and since this we always take it as negative, we always add it. So yes, your answer when you will solve this will be 1.5. I'm writing the options for the final C part. Same thing, 40 seconds for this question also. Question is not visible. No? This is the question. These are the parts. Start. Yes, class, answers. You're answering or you're asking, Fadil? Just answer. Okay, let me discuss this. See, a convex lens has 20 centimeter focal length in air. What is the focal length in water? Refractive index, this is mentioned here. These two you have to remember. I've told you multiple times in your regular batches also. See, the formula that you had to use. Yes, Fadil, I understand your answering. I'm just saying be confident about your answer. All right, B option, C option, D option, whichever you're answering, just whatever according to you is the answer, you should answer. And yes, Fadil, your answer is correct. Very good. This had a little bit of calculation as compared to all the parts. Good. So 1 by F is equal to mu minus 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 is the formula. Correct? So one thing you know that will be cancelled is 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. In such question, pay attention. Even Shahid, you also listen. In these types of questions, so do not waste your time in writing all these entire thing when you know you don't have to show the calculations. You know you do not have to prove your answer in the JEE exam. Correct? In the subjective CBSE, you have to show every step which you people are not doing. And this time, the last time's paper, both of you, Fadil and Shahid, especially Shahid, you, very bad paper you people are writing. Answers are also wrong. If you will not be able to score there, here also you will not be able to score. You should know how to write your answers. Mistakes are there, questions are left. Shahid, you have not attempted all the questions. I have been giving three questions only. Three questions. Easy. Two are derivation questions direct from the registers which you are writing. That also you people are not doing. And both of you, not just Shahid. Shahid's performance also decreased in the last test. You all have a test on Friday. syllabus, I think. Which chapter did I give? You all have the syllabus with you. I think syllabus has been shared yesterday.
No, ma'am, they didn't share to us.
You haven't received the syllabus.
Yes, we haven't. I haven't received it.
Fadil, what about you? They haven't shared the syllabus.
I'm checking, but I'm not sure. I don't think they have, ma'am.
For
I'll just check
12th
once
class,
again. But
it's EMI, electromagnetic induction. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay.
I'll inform them. They should have informed before. You all get the syllabus like this only on Thursdays and Wednesdays.
I usually get it on Thursday night.
Last time you got the syllabus on Thursday night.
Yes.
Okay, then how will you all prepare? You at least need minimum. I was expecting that you will get the syllabus on Tuesday. So accordingly, I didn't touch ray optics because I know ray optics will take a lot of time to revise. So for class 12 collectively, I just put EMI, electromagnetic induction, because that was a very short lesson. So even if you got the syllabus on Tuesday, you will be able to study Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at least 3 days. You will be able to manage EMI. That's why I gave the chapter also. Okay, you both start preparing. At least you both are aware. I'll tell the team to inform other students of class 12th also. Okay, then if you had
Okay,
just
ma'am.
had Thursday night, then it's very difficult to write the answers. Okay. Yes, Fadil, you're saying something?
No, ma'am. I was saying yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Because I remember the examinations paper. Let me just check. Wait, Shahid and Fadil. No, just wait. Also, one thing, please have a habit of writing when you are converting the images into PDF. Please write the PDF's name by your name. It becomes very difficult for me to segregate all the class 11, 12th paper and then identify according to the batches and whose paper is it, because handwriting of all the students I don't remember. No, so it's Fadil. I can identify Fadil's, but Shahid I always forget handwriting and all. So just try to make the PDF. Like Tarif does this very well. Every test, in order to differentiate all the PDF, just write the date. So automatically the name will never be repeated. So you do not have to write different names for the PDF. Okay, both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the name of your PDF, Shahid? Last test which you have given? And Fadil, yours also?
From the CBSE one?
EMI, Fadil, EMI, electromagnetic induction. Yes,
From the
Shahid?
CBSE test?
Sorry?
The CBSE test or the JEE one?
CBSE, the test, Friday's CBSE test that you had. Ray optics test you had, no? That one.
I didn't attend the test because I had exams last.
You haven't attempted this test, Shahid.
No, the ray optics recent one I didn't attend.
Ray optics one you haven't. And
No.
Fadil, what about you? Okay, anyways, if you have not attempted, so let me also not search your sheet. Fadil, just check if you have attempted or not. Okay, anyways, let's complete this first. So yes, I was saying here you do not have to show the calculation. So what you can do, one thing you know, these will be same. This portion will be same for both the lengths. So directly write 1 by f is directly proportional to mu minus 1. Fine. Just directly write it. Once you have written this, you have the idea. This formula you must be remembering already in your mind. You just have to write this at the corner of your sheet. And once you know this, what will you do? Focal length of, suppose, water you write. So refractive index of water with respect to first water will come minus 1, and then focal length in air, then first focal length mu minus 1, because this is inversely proportional. So this will be 1.5 minus 1 directly. And this will be 1.5 divided by 1.33, right? This is both are respect to one another. This is 1.5 divided by 1. This is 1.5 divided by 1.33. Length, this is, you're getting, no, this. So minus 1, all right. And obviously in multiply to this focal length, which is 20. So this will be exactly 78.2 centimeters. Note it down. Who hasn't? I think Shahid hasn't. Write it down.
Done.
Was someone saying something?
No, I said finished writing.
Okay, if you've written, then let's start with the one more topic. So I hope all these lens maker formula, lens formula, power, this is clear to both of you. We have done it in the class also, and today also we have practiced them. Now there is one formula that was earlier used a lot. Now also this is sometimes used depending upon the type of question. It's just that this method is not included in your CBSE. All right, so do not use it over there. Otherwise, you'll not score marks. This is known as displacement method. Earlier, this was a part of CBSE also, but long time back. Displacement method. Now, see, for understanding displacement, let me draw the figure first. Okay, now in displacement method, this is your lens, convex lens. This is the object. This is the lens. This is the object. This is the screen where image formation will occur. So from the lens to the object, we take this separation as u, object distance, right? Image is formed on the screen. So we take this distance as v, fine. And the separation between object and the screen, this is taken as d. When we'll do wave optics, there you will be seeing this d a lot. Separation from the screen, you will see slit width and separation from the screen. There will be two Ds which we'll be studying. So this is very common in wave optics. Fine. Now see, tell me V in terms of U and D. This figure has been drawn in front of you. Tell me V in terms of U and D. How will you write it? Total is D. If you subtract U, you will get V. V is equal to D minus U. Very good, Shai. So V will be equal to capital D minus U. This we can write. Now see, if you go by the lens formula, if you go by the lens formula, 1 by V is equal to 1 by F, sorry. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V by minus 1 by U. So 1 by D minus U, that is 1 by V, minus 1 by minus U is equal to 1 by F. From this, if we cross these equations, cross multiply, U square minus DU plus DF will be equal to 0. So if you use your quadratic equations, U will be equal to D plus minus. We write no B. We take this term as BC. So D plus minus under root D minus 4F divided by 2. All right, this will come when you will solve this quadratics. Simple quadratic equation you have. The lengthy B plus minus under root D plus 4AC, that equation one. You will get this after putting it. Now there are three possibilities which will occur when you will solve these. First possibility is that from here, first possibility is that capital D is less than 4F. Focal length you must be knowing. So capital D is less than 4F. All right, capital D is less than 4F. Now here, if this is the case, remember object distance will be imaginary. Means physically there is no possibility of length possible. Mathematically you will get this case, but physically this is actually not possible. That object is kept at this distance. It cannot be kept within the lens, no. So this is physically impossible. All right, second case. D is exactly equal to 4F if you're getting this. So only one position of lens is possible. If D becomes equal to 4F, you put all these values. If D becomes equal to 4F, so 4F minus 4F will be 0. Right? Why this was physically impossible? Because here you will get, if you put this less than 4F, so this will be negative, right? Then negative multiplied to D. This all is not physically possible because object distance by our sign convention, we will put it as negative. But automatically it cannot come negative. And if you put D exactly equal to 4F, then 4F minus 4F will be 0. So this entire bracket will be 0. Under root will also be 0. You will just have U is equal to capital D by 2. Okay. So only one position of lens is possible. All right. Now see here, if you put D minus U, this will be 4F. Object distance, see, half of D, that is 2F. So object distance is basically 2F. This you have to remember, other things you do not. This is one case which is possible. Last, third case, if it is greater than 4F. See, if this becomes greater than 4F, then directly you can use both the formula. One value of U, you will get it as D minus under root D minus 4F, this formula divided by 2, and one value U2 you will get it as D plus both the values. Normal formula you have to use if it is greater, because nothing will occur. Put it into these formula. D minus 4F divided by 2. Both these value will get. So two positions are possible. Two positions of lens are possible. So sometimes you have to predict quickly, very quickly in your exams, where will the lens be placed. So for that purpose, you can use this. All right, for these purposes, you can use. I'll show a question also, but first you write this down from here. Displacement method. Yes, in this question in displacement method, the distance between the object and the screen is 70 centimeters. So this means capital D is 70 centimeters. And the focal length of the lens, this is 16 centimeters. So both are in centimeters, no need to convert. Find the separations of the magnified and diminished image position of the lens. This formula for this is no, this part only, let me tell you. If this is our separation between, whenever this is our separation between the magnified and diminished position image of the lens, means at one position, the lens is giving you diminished image, and at one position, it is giving you magnified image. So separation between those two positions of the lens. That formula is under root. Just use this formula. Otherwise, you will have to draw the entire ray diagram. First, you will have to find out the position where it is giving you the enlarged image. Then you have to calculate the position where it is giving you a very diminished image. And then you have to take the difference between them. So instead of doing this, simply use the formula d square minus 4d. All right. 4fd. Simply use this. All right. 4fd. Oh, sorry, 4f capital D. This is 4f capital D. So small d is d square. This is 70 square. This is d. So this is d square minus 4. Focal length is 16. D is 70 under root. So when you will solve this, this will be equal to under root 420, which should be equal to 20.5 centimeters. This was one question which had this new concept. That's why I discussed this. So most of the portions of ray optics from the figures, this is over. Write it down. Now we'll start with TIR and rest of the application based in the next class. First, write it down. Text me done when you have written. Hopefully, this weekend we'll complete the lesson. Prism is left and telescope was left. So after that, I think next week we can do optical instruments and prism, and all these topics can also be done. One more class of ray optics on Wednesday we'll have, next Wednesday. Just text done once you have written. If you've completed Shayad, you can also leave. Next week we'll continue.